welcome to this episode. This one is Trouble in Paradise, and we're going through some questions and providing some answers to them. Yeah,
Yeah,
this episode is
it's basically a question and answer episode. I think it has to do with the questions that people
asked.
have been asking.
Yes, and those also we found online.
Yeah, most are controversial anyway, but
Yeah.
I feel like we should be able to break the ice a little.
Yeah. So the first one is it the same camera they use overseas that they use in Nigeria? Like, is it the same Canon they use in the US, UK, use in Nigeria? Is it the same thing?
I want to believe it's the same thing now.
No, they might have Nigeria made now.
I don't understand.
we have China, we have Japan.
What's the revenue that Africa is giving them or Nigeria is giving them?
I don't understand
to
though.
create a different camera.
I don't why now.
It's the same
It's
thing.
the same thing, Joe.
The same thing.
Same thing.
Even though I believe that these people create these things with respect to their own weather conditions, we down here are not really factored in. But then again,
Yeah, it's the same
work
thing.
with it. It's the same thing.
It's the same thing. Forget it. So someone asked, how much do you need to open a photography studio in Nigeria? Now, how much? Give us an estimate, Mr. Wale.
I don't know. I should be asking. That's a very tough question.
Yeah, very tough
Very
one.
tough question because I think it's something that you do as you go. Like it's something that you do as you go into it. But I know that these are the things that you need to get. You need to get a space, a studio space,
Yeah,
a studio apartment, basically. A studio apartment that doesn't come cheap in this
definitely.
ecosystem. So you need to get a studio apartment, the location as well too. Also, are you trying to run a walk-in studio
Yeah,
or a studio based on appointment?
appointment. Yes, true.
I mean, you have people scheduled for when they want to come around. Also, is your studio going to be for rental or for personal, for your brand use only? Those are some of the things that you need to consider. So imagine, those are what we've been mentioning right now, the cost it's going to take. So
How much do you need? Estimate.
you get things as you go, the things you feel you need. But for a start, you need a camera, you need
camera,
light stand,
modifiers.
light modifiers, basically strobes,
So
and
how much
you need backdrops and
estimate. How much do you need?
bro.
Let's leave space out of it. Just a quick.
Minus space,
Yeah, how much do you need?
including camera.
Yeah,
Right now,
right now.
2024,
Yeah.
you be needing like 6M.
Okay, wait till happen now. I
But
bet.
then again, 6M because probably the things you'll be getting are going to be, new brand new and things like that. If there's a market for, second hands, like reusable
Angel. Then sorry.
lights. It also depends on the kind of brand of light that you want to use.
I think it's person asking. I'm sure he's looking for like
A cost-effective one.
yeah. Let's something cheaper now. About
Let's say half of that then.
no. 3M is too expensive.
How much is camera right now?
Okay, now this is the main thing here. I believe that if you want to start that now, honestly, with 2M you are good. You will not buy high-end AD600, those ones. No, you get the Godox that use lights.
Yeah, that's
those ones, the 200 watts
That's
for a
true.
start, 400 watts for a start.
There are studio lights
Uh-huh.
that are like
Uh-huh.
200k,
Yes, now
Mhm.
for 2. God bless you. That's it.
200k
Mhm.
for two. They must have gotten higher now.
So let's say
because
500K max, and you get modifiers. Everything, one M, you've got the modifiers and your studio light and your light stands. Honestly, with 1M.
1M.
Yeah, you should.
Okay, yeah, you should be able
You
because there are some that see there's a market for every budget you
Yeah.
have. There are high-end equipment and there are like entry level like equipment like light stand and all. They come in different prices. But based on what you said, I think I agree with him. With 2M,
Yeah.
you can buy that. You can also buy a camera
You see,
for like 1M.
buy crop. Don't buy full frame. Buy crop. Yeah, buy crop, and you buy a Sigma like the lens you had back then.
Yeah.
It was not Sigma.
It was a
15 to
Tamron.
Tamron. 15 to
17 to 50.
7 to 50 to 0.8. Yeah, buy it and you're good. No.
More.
No, for a start, no, honestly, you're good.
Yeah,
Honestly, you're good. Yeah,
see,
2M for a start.
but then I want to ask:
Yeah.
is it advisable for someone who is new into the industry to go straight into the whole having a space?
Yeah, definitely. You can. I think the major thing there is marketing. If you don't market yourself well, you not put yourself out there well, you make money and you can do your business. Why not?
So I also want to ask, walk-in or appointments, which is more
No.
like this?
Like, if you're just starting out now, do both. Do walk-in, do appointments, and do rentals. You're good, honestly.
Also, you also need to consider location. As the location is very, very important.
Very important.
You want to
Yeah.
you want to get your space at an accessible location where not where people would have to swim. Have to swim
Shots fired.
across
Swimmers.
oceans before they get to your space.
So
yeah.
yeah, when it rains, that kind of place you close down.
Yeah, it's for marketing reasons actually.
When you close down, when it's
really-
dry, you resume back again.
If you want to make your profit, you need to consider that is important.
Yeah, very important.
But can you run a walking studio?
Why not? Yeah, I can.
Actually, very difficult to run a walking
No,
studio.
I can if I have let's say on a different name, not with Abyss, because right now I'll do majorly just bookings.
Okay.
But why not if I have maybe a different brand or maybe a sister company
I think
and do bookings?
I also
there.
think the team around you that you have, if you have enough
And yeah, you can create a
should be able to do
outlet.
that.
Yeah, only yeah, perfect.
Bear in mind that it doesn't end there. The amount that you mentioned doesn't end there. You need to hire staff. You need to pay for some
True.
what's it called, some legal fees and things like that.
You should have money pay for insurance too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
insurance is
To skill. Have money
Guys,
for it.
insurance is really important. Very, very important on your equipment, on everything, even on yourself. Health insurance, have one, please. Have an HMO. I've been looking for a way to mention this. It's very, very important that you have all these things in lock because you want to treat yourself as much as you treat your business. You can't just be buying equipment, but you don't have insurance for all these things. There'll be times that you will need these things and they will come in handy. Please factor that in. It's important.
Well said. So another question is that how much does a wedding photographer cost in Nigeria?
Ha. Over to you, my Oga. Over to you.
You are set up. Oh.
Over to you.
Okay. Wedding photography in Nigeria, how much does it cost? Honestly, it depends on if you're going for an A-list photographer, B-list, or C-list.
Okay.
An A-list, no amount for that. They can go as high as 5k USD, 10k USD.
You know, as much as the job requires.
Yeah, they can go as high as that, 10k, 5k USD. I'm not using Naira now, so I want you to understand that those guys are A-list. They charge, if possible, in USD. It's A-list for a reason.
Yeah.
Like you buying that.
They have
high-end brand,
everything that requires them to
You
be
get
that.
so
Equipment, experience, skills,
yeah,
team as well too. So
and so A-list.
and deliverables too.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So B-list, I would say good B-list, like depending, can be between 1.5 and 800k.
USD.
No, Naira this time. No. How about now? USD, what happened? When this is if it's 5k USD, 10k USD, this will be like 1.5 USD. How about what happen now? You put an island already.
I'm trying to.
Inside cycle, you put an island cycle, do already. Naira, not USD, please, for Naira. B-list is between, that I know of, that I can see you can find around, is between 1.5 to 800 Naira. That's
800k,
800K,
1.5. 1.5.
C-list, you can go between 800 down to 400, yeah.
400, yeah.
For C-list. Then you have the D-list, yeah. The D-list, you can get it for 100k, 150.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get that. Yeah. So it depends on you. Remember, you cannot carry the budget for B-list to A-list. Never. You can never carry the budget for C-list to B-list. Not possible.
So now,
So just go for who you want to go
I
for.
think our market is even more, how will I put it? It's easier for you to even research and find out about these things.
Yeah.
Because nobody's going to give you a specific amount and they don't meet up to that expectation. There are people that do that anyway, but most of the time you find people that the amount they are charging also equates to the service that they're actually, providing, the value they bring to the table and things like that. So it's matter that if you really want to get the best value of work, you should consider hiring the right people for it. Like my guy mentioned, the A, B, A-list, B-list, and
C-list
C-list.
and D-list.
D-list are more like entry people.
Yeah.
That have not really been in the game
for a long
too
time. Very true.
but they can still do a decent job.
Yeah, decent job.
So,
Decent. That's a decent job.
Decent
Yeah.
job. But then there's always going to be difference in value and deliverables.
Okay. Thank you, my God. It up. So another one. Someone said, "How do I find professional wedding photographers in Nigeria?" How do I find professional wedding photographers in Nigeria?
Yeah, so I think this is a very important question, and I've happened to meet people who find it difficult to even go online and start searching. It can be a very, how will I put it, a very rigorous exercise. Trying to find the right person you trust, and you are sure that they will not run the wheel along the line, things like that. From my own point of view, most people will ask you for your social media page so I can see what your work looks like. That's all well and good. But then again, people put their best work out there on social media. Somebody wants to put their not so good work. So I think you can easily find a photographer from there. You can find a photographer from there.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if I can guarantee if you can find a photographer that will deliver your work for you from there. It takes a little more than just finding them on social media. You need to, talk to them, interview them, and first impression always matters.
Yeah.
Always pay attention. And how they communicate to you determines how they are going to be able to deliver your work. And sometimes I could be wrong as well too. So social media helps. Going online. Any person right now should have a digital print.
Yeah.
The digital footprint.
Yeah.
So Instagram is a place that you can go to get photographs. There are lots of them. But then again, you need to also be very particular about what you're looking for. Are you looking for a wedding photographer? So you look for a wedding photographer. Portraits, you look for it. Some people also offer all these compassing.
Just do your research well, basically.
Yeah.
Do your research well, you'll find them. Do your research well. Look at their portfolios, the body of work,
Yeah.
the data footprint, very important. And look for people that have worked with them before, like experience, review.
Asking your friends too. Your friends are also able to refer photographers to you.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't take it at face value when people say, there's a guy. Have they worked with this person personally? Do they know anyone that has worked with this person personally?
Sure.
Don't let them be giving you referral based on what they see online. It's good to do that, but then again, you don't put all your trust in that. You should always do your findings before.
Do your findings, yeah.
I know it can be very, very strenuous, but trust me, you will not regret it. You need to put a thought into the kind of person that you hire into your...
Because it's weddings.
Weddings are very, very, very delicate, and you don't want people that don't understand language.
And fair enough, what you're saying, the question next is that, what should I look for when hiring a wedding photographer in Nigeria? Can you imagine?
Wow.
What should I look for when hiring a wedding photographer in Nigeria? Honestly, this one here, it's like
it's
like
a lot.
It's a lot of research
to look out for.
And I think, and this is the reason why event planners play a huge role in the wedding industry.
Okay, I'm even asking you this also from a place of, if I was hiring a wedding photographer.
Yeah,
I know that I don't want to hire someone I don't trust.
Very true. Trust. Yeah,
trust is important, and for trust to happen, there must have been some level of communication, and also some level of work research done. So everything we mentioned there is very, very valid. Researching.
Yeah.
See, you may like it or not, a photographer or a videographer, they are one of the most important, if not the most important people at your event. Yeah. Also consider asking your friends. You must have had friends who have had events or weddings and things like that. Then they can help. If they don't have a personal photographer themselves, they would know someone who has done
very true
for someone that the work came out good.
Very good.
So
very
friends are important as well too. I also advise that it's better that you have a friend who is also in the creative industry, someone who is just in the space. They have a way of finding the right people, or knowing the right people to do the right job for you. So
someone is asking, how far in advance should I book a wedding photographer in Nigeria? How far in advance should I book a wedding photographer in Nigeria? Now, 2024, that's a big wahoo, because dollar is just on a free one right now. Dollar is just going up.
Let's push it to you so that
not just on a free one. 2 years ago, 2019, 2018, when dollar was still friendly to us, you can book as early as January for a wedding in December. Because that dollar will not go up more than 20 or 30 naira or 50 naira max. So I'm good.
Yeah.
But now dollar going up every week, every month by 100 naira, 20 naira, 300, 400.
I think a lot of us fell
Wow.
into that trap last year.
Yeah.
A lot of us fell into that last
Dollar hit hard.
People hired us early in the year, and somehow, somewhere in the middle of the year, we started struggling for our lives. We started struggling for our lives, trying to survive and things like that. So, right now, you can reach out to a photographer that you want to hire and show your interest, but it has to be, the best you can do is 3 months.
5 months is good. 5 months, yeah.
It's not a long time.
5 months. Advance. I think you can do 5 months before. 3 months is still close to your wedding date. So I think fair enough. Now, with what is happening now,
Yeah.
where we are actually reviewing prices to know that, okay, when you want to book us for December, we charge you now that when December comes, we are still
Being able to have a financial projection when it comes to pricing.
Right, yeah.
Like our economy, most of photographers don't even know what our country's situation is like right now. Inflation rates, our FX rate, FX as well too. How is it affecting, production and things like that? So right now, maybe 5 months is justifiable if you're paying me the right amount of money.
Yeah, 5 months, even 8 months ahead, I'll collect from you.
But right amount of money. But if someone is paying, is trying to, is trying to patch things there, which is understandable because it's not funny right now. It needs to be done at a very considerable, duration. So yeah. 5 months makes sense if the amount is right, if the price is right.
Someone is asking that engagement pictures or engagement sessions included in wedding photography packages in Nigeria. Like, you know what I mean by like pre-wedding?
Yeah, that's
they included. And how is it included? So let me just break that down quickly for people. There are 2 ways about it. Some people offer pre-wedding like free in the package when you book a particular package, and that pre-wedding sometimes comes with a studio, some without a studio. Like let's say now, I don't offer pre-wedding and provide a studio for you. No, I offer pre-wedding and I suggest location because I'll do more of location shoots right now. Places than just a studio.
Yeah.
For me right now, I'll do that. So for you, do you offer pre-wedding and you see like wedding in your package and you still offer the space or the location for them?
Right from day one, I offer pre-wedding. Like pre-wedding for me, it's included in my own pricing package, like the package that I have to offer, and I also have the one that actually excludes it. So some people don't really have that kind of time to do pre-wedding. So I don't bother on that. But right from day one, I offer the pre-wedding, but I don't offer location because you may have a different location in mind, and I don't know what that is. So you have to be able to provide the location of what you want to do, and we go out there and we knock it off. I don't provide locations with respect to pre-wedding, but pre-wedding packages are always included in the entire wedding packages, and there are some that doesn't include it as well too.
How many edited photos will I receive from my wedding in Nigeria? Like, how many edited photos will I receive for my wedding in Nigeria?
Really?
Yeah, like, so if I book you for my wedding in Nigeria, I was asking, how many photos will I receive?
It's the entire wedding timeline.
So let's say like a number. So let's say like how much? Like 1,000 pictures, 500 pictures.
It's likely it depends on the duration of your events.
Very true.
And also the locations and
activities
as well too. So that's why I said basically your event timeline from the first minute to the last minute. Every important scenes and events that happen will be covered. And it could be 1,000, it could be 2,000, it could be 5,000. Depending on the duration of the event. Some weddings last for 2 days. Some weddings are for 7 days.
Yes.
Some weddings are for 5 days. So
let's say a 1-day wedding.
A 1-day wedding.
Like
a 1-day wedding, 6 hours or 8 hours.
Yeah.
Events. It's likely it's gonna be like 1,000.
1,000 or let's say 500, 600 or so. Yeah. So it all depends on the activities that go on that day.
If we spend 8 hours and there was less activities within those,
true,
you will not get image that is more than 600 or more than 1,000. It won't be more than. But if within that 8 hours, people are able to squeeze in every, and like Nigerians do that thing, people squeeze in a lot of, segments in one day, within 8 hours or 9 hours of events, then you get images.
Huh.
I don't know the number, Sha.
Well, it depends. Like you're right,
Depends.
business activities. Yeah.
Depends.
Someone is asking, can I customize my wedding photography package in Nigeria? Can I customize my wedding photography package in Nigeria?
People do that all the time.
Yeah.
Do that all the
Yes.
time.
Think
Like,
they can customize. Yeah.
yeah.
It depends.
I may be offering you something and you want something else. And if I'm able to cater to that, I'll let you know. Then we have an arranged rate pricing for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can always. There's
Can
no.
do that.
There's no one size fits all.
Yeah.
There's no rigidity. It's flexible.
Yes. Very true. Do you have backup equipment in case of technical issues during the wedding in Nigeria? A-list, B-list, those guys, even C-list now, they always have backup equipment. That's why we have 2 shooters. Some people have 3 shooters at the wedding. So that's backup for you.
Every serious photographer needs to have
So that's backup
an
for you.
insurance in place.
Backup, yeah.
A backup.
So that's
And
that,
you need to be sure that nothing
that's one
nothing
thing.
extraordinary affects the day.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
yeah.
Very important. Backup exists here. We do. Like our backup
does.
only has backup. A lot of people have backup
Yes.
themselves. They have
Yes.
backup here. Can I request for specific shots or poses for my wedding photos in Nigeria? Yes, you can. Oh,
So
it's your wedding now.
yeah. So
The wedding you can.
So now people have. I've always said that people have their personal preference.
Yeah, you
Some
can.
clients prefer documentary style weddings, and some prefer being post, like they want the editorial post kind of
Yes.
photos. So you can always request for whatever it is.
Request. You have a photo. If you have a photo, show your photographer. Say, I have this photo in mind. Let's do it. Please do. Why not? It's your wedding. It's not our wedding.
Yeah,
We're
it's a mood board. Yeah,
Yeah.
You have a mood
And
board.
I find it offensive when you as a client want something and the photographer is trying to downplay it. No. You're a client. You can ask for this. It's like asking for toppings at Cold Stone cream ice cream store.
But they should also bear in mind that whatever it is you are showing the photographer may not be the exact. You can't be too rigid about it. It will not be the exact.
The exact same thing. No, that's true. Because location determines, light determines,
A lot
your
of
outfit,
conditions.
your makeup, your hair. Determines a lot of things about a photo.
Interesting thing is that even the images that you are trying to reference may just be an accidental shoot.
Very true.
Accidental shot. They may have planned something serious and that actually came up and it looked good. So
yeah, true. So yes, you can request for specific poses and shots.
Yes.
You can. How long does it take to receive the final edited photos in Nigeria? How long does it take a wedding photographer to deliver the final edited wedding photos in Nigeria?
I can't speak for everybody. That is subject to every photographer.
Yeah.
I can't. But I want to believe that it depends on the quantity,
The event,
volume of the work determines and also the time as well too. Let's assume that your wedding was shot during a peak period,
like December.
Period, yeah.
Like December now.
So there's a lot of events that were being done back to back, and the heavens are smiling on this photographer, and he has a lot of work to do every other day. So it's important that the photographer also communicates that to the client that, madam, please, because there's a lot of work right now, but we are going to ensure that you get your work in due time. So communicating that to the clients also works. So I can't really say how long it's going to take, but I want to believe that for weddings, an average of within a month,
A month, yeah.
Like
1 month for getting soft copies.
Yeah.
1 month.
Although they may make a preference of giving you like portraits, like
like highlights, yeah.
Highlights, like important image that you can still share, for your people on social media and things like that before they now delve into the major.
Very true.
Work. Yeah.
So 1 month average. Then some people can go as far as high as 3 months. It depends on the person, I know someone that does 3 months and is a very good photographer, does 3 months. Because he likes to take his time to look into everything.
Exactly.
Everything,
I'm that kind of
the
person.
shirt, the buttons,
I'm not kind of person that I
3 months.
I like to put today, but I don't go 3 months. So
But I don't do 3 months.
I can't.
Yes, it's a lot of time for me. I don't 3 months.
I can't.
I don't now. My person now. I do 1 month.
Same here.
But I do 1 month. But
Same here.
I'm just trying to see if we can. I tried it once. I tried to see if we could shoot any other photo book design in 1 week. I tried it once. I think for a fact, where we did the wedding on Saturday, we started editing on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, on Thursday we all booked out. We did, all of us were like, we
I
went,
was expecting you to see that actually.
we went like we booked out. We're just two of us, like we
I
just
was expecting you to see
we
that.
just started sleeping.
Even if we have like a
Thursday,
team,
we started
even
sleeping on
if we have
Thursday.
like a team,
Those gangsters.
I've always said is that creativity cannot be rushed.
Yeah.
You can't rush
Preach.
creativity. You can't be trying to churn out stuff because you're trying. It's the best work are done when you take your time and you don't try
True.
to rush it. It's the results are always very, very amazing. So
But we are hoping, Sha, maybe with new tech in town with AI very soon, maybe we can shoot, edit, and deliver in 3 days or 1 week very soon.
see,
But right now, even those AIs they're very expensive. They're like $500, $1,000 right now. Very expensive AI.
let me bust my own head myself. I can actually shoot and deliver in a day, but I'm not going to edit your photo.
I wanted to say waleai.com.
I'm not going to edit your photos.
I wanted to say Wale
I will
AI.
just give it to you like that. La cram, la po. I will shoot and I'll just send it to my computer and I'll
AI
export it and I'll send
.w.
it to you. It's doable actually. But I'm sorry, the end result, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Yeah, but so yeah,
You can do that.
it takes a lot of time to
Yes.
do these things because why work needs to be done on it, corrections need to be done. It's an event, so a lot of things that happened they were not planned. So you need to adjust for those things and correct them and things like that for a better deliverables. So yeah.
Thanks to everyone that sent us these questions and other people that actually sent us things that we'll talk about, like questions we could talk about on this podcast. God bless you all. These are just a few that we can talk about now. In another episode, we'll talk about more. And if possible, we'll break down, like giving you more refined
Insight into
God bless. Let's insights, into the questions. Yeah,
So
definitely.
keep on sending your questions.
Please
and
do.
Hopefully we'll be able to answer and learn from you as well.
Yeah.
And kindly engage the platform as well.
Kindly engage the platform.
Thank you.
Stay blessed always. Thank you.